Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do another Let's Talk About Books, and I'm going to jump right into it to kind of keep this video short, hopefully. But the book we're going to talk about today is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. This is a book I've read probably about 3 times so far. I listened to it once on audiobook. I read, I think, an ebook version of it, and this is a book that I enjoyed so much that I bought the physical copy of it. First off, I just love the cover of this. This is a beautiful book. It looks beautiful sitting on my shelf. I enjoy reading it. So this book I would describe as a mystery book. The premise of this book is the main character starts off and experiences what they think is a murder. And it kind of takes you along the journey of this one day, and one of the characters is Evelyn Hardcastle. That's about as much as I would like to give away of this book. I think it's definitely worth a read. But one of the things that I really like about this is I'm a huge fan of Agatha Christie and like mystery stories, and Agatha Christie really has a structure to her mystery stories. You have your mystery, you have the intrigue. It's very much of an unexpected mystery. I find the same thing in this modern writer. This is by Stuart Turton. I hope I said that right, not sure. But I've read his other book that has been released, and as soon as his third book is released, I believe it's being released in like April or May of this year. I can't remember specifically, but I am going to go out and purchase that book as well because I really enjoy his writing. It definitely centers around that mystery aspect. To just read you the blurb on the back, it says, "The rules of Blackheath." This is where this takes place. "Evelyn Hardcastle will be murdered at 11 p.m. There are 8 days and 8 witnesses for you to inhabit. We will only let you escape once you tell us the name of the killer. Understood? Then let's begin." So the main character, is solving the murder of Evelyn Hardcastle. And one of the things I really enjoy about this book initially is it's very confusing. As a reader, you're jumping right into a situation and you are confused. And I enjoy that about a book because it's so much more intellectual. So recently I've been reading a lot of romance. I love romance. I love all different types of books. Romance is very prescribed. You kind of know it's either going to be a enemies to lovers. That's the one I'm currently listening to. But like in enemies to lovers, you kind of know the script of what it's going to be. It's super enjoyable. You don't have to think about it. You kind of know the path that it's going to take, and it's enjoyable to read. That's not why I read books like this. This book, I want my brain to work. And this is the first book that I read in a really long time that made me think and my brain work a lot more than I had in a while, which is why this is a 5-star book for me, and I have read it 3 times. I also recommended it out to people. I had my mom read this book, and she started reading it at one point, set it down, said that she needed to read it when she had more time, ended up picking it back up, I think, during a summer when she had more time, and she did not love the book as much as I did. It definitely, like I said, is a thinking book, and mystery is not her like main genre that she likes to read. She reads a lot of literary fiction, but I thought it would still be something she'd enjoy. I believe my dad also read this book. I think he enjoyed it more than my mom did. Again, a little bit more of a thinking book. My dad reads a lot more like fantasy, mythology, that sort of reading. But another person that I would like to recommend this book to and see if they enjoy it, is somebody else in my life who likes to read books that are similar in taste to mine. So those are my thoughts on the 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. It's really hard for me to talk about this book because I don't want to give anything away. I really hate spoilers. So that's about all I will say on this book. It's definitely worth a pickup. If you have not read it, I would highly recommend. It is about 450 pages, just over 450 pages. The version that I have even has like a book club guide in the back for like some discussion questions. But that is all for today's Let's Talk About Books. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.